everybody, welcome back to another morning word. For those new to this is where I share a couple-minute video, really just sharing from my own personal Bible study. Why? Because I've seen God take my life from here, some of the craziest valleys, to some of the mountaintops I never thought that I'd reach. And I truly believe that God wants to take you through your own personal valleys, but also to your own personal mountaintops too. The reason I say that is that God says this is his promise. In John 10:10, he says, I come to give you life and life more abundantly. And one of the ways that God says that we can achieve that is by the way we think, by renewing our minds. Because God says this, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So if we can think like God, imagine for a moment, is there a valley that you really can't come through? And is there a mountaintop that you can't reach? So I really pray that you'll be blessed this morning. Let's really get into this. We're going to be reading from now a new book, which is the book of 1 Kings, which is the 11th book of the Bible in the Old Testament. And we're going to be reading from chapter 1, verse 5, and it reads this. Now Adonijah, whose mother was Haggith, put himself forward and said, I will be king. So he got chariots and horses ready with 50 men to run ahead of him. I'm going to call this morning's word, are you chasing what is not yours? Now, if you imagine Adonijah's father was King David, one of the greatest kings that Israel has ever seen. Now, he was getting obviously older and advanced in years, and naturally, you'd be thinking, who is going to be the successor? His children would be thinking that, and the king himself would have been thinking that. Now, David had lost 3 sons. You know, if you listen to some of our other morning words, you'll understand why. He had lost some of the older sons who would have been the natural successors. So Adonijah, being next in line, naturally thought that he was going to be king. He naturally thought, well, it seems right, it seems like the obvious choice. But actually, it wasn't going to be that way at all. David's choice was actually going to be Solomon, his next son, and he would have been the next in charge. So what he thought was an obvious choice actually wasn't the right choice at all. Now, we can all make that mistake. We can all make the mistake when it comes to businesses that we set up, partners that we pick, things that we purchase. We can think, actually, this seems like an obvious fit, or this really seems like this is what I should be doing, because we haven't really consulted, or we haven't really sought advice or dug deeper into that decision. So we end up climbing the wrong ladder of success. We end up climbing someone else's ladder, only to get to the top and realize, wow, that's not what I'm meant to be doing. And that's exactly what happened to Prince Adonijah. Now, that really leads me to the question of the morning. The question of the morning is this: are you seeking advice before claiming a prize that may not be yours? Are you seeking advice before claiming a prize that may not be yours? Here's the lesson of the morning. Not everything that seems good and a obvious fit is actually meant to be for you. That partner that you think that you're attracted to, it may not be the one that's for you. That opportunity, that business opportunity, you think I can do this, may not be the one for you. That thing that you're about to buy that seems like the obvious purchase may not be the one for you. Sometimes you have to seek advice and dig a little bit deeper, because actually once you sought advice and dig a little bit deeper, you might find that very thing that you think was meant to be for you is the very thing that isn't meant to be for you. So that really leads us to the action of the day. The action of the day is this: before jumping into an important decision, ensure to seek the advice that actually you're making the right choice. God bless you. As we always say with Gen Hope, God's gift to us is life. What we do with that life is our gift back to God. Please subscribe to Gen TV, Gen Hope TV, so you get these videos Monday to Friday. But more importantly, please leave us your comments. Let us know if this is blessing you. Let us know what God's saying to you through these same scriptures. You may be totally different to mine, and I'm open for that. Okay, sometimes we can have different interpretations, and that's fine too, because God, I really believe, wants to talk to you direct. So God bless you. Please, obviously, comment, let us know how you think, and I will see you soon for another morning word.